my 21-week pregnancy update. These weeks are going so fast now, it's ridiculous. I honestly don't know where I am half the time. I'm just in like one big bubble of baby and pregnancy, and then before I know it I have to film another pregnancy update, and it's like, is that another week gone already? It's absolutely insane how fast this is going now, and we need to get prepared. So this week quite a few things have happened. If you have or do watch our daily vlogs, you probably know most of this already because a lot of the stuff happened at the beginning of the week. But if you don't, then this will all be news to you. That I will go over some things that we haven't mentioned in the vlog, but a lot of this stuff you might know already if you do watch the daily vlogs. So basically on Monday we went in to the hospital for our anatomy scan. I was 21 weeks and 1 day pregnant on Monday. I went in and we actually left an hour early because even though the hospital was literally 10 minutes down the road, we specifically left early because the first scan we went to, we left with plenty of time, or so we thought. Parking was horrendous. Parking at our hospital is absolutely awful. There is just not enough parking. So we left with an hour to spare because we thought we wouldn't want to risk it, and we didn't want to be late, and we did not have to rush. So it turns out we got there literally before the car park started getting busy. We drove straight into the car park, parked straight away, found a spot, and we were like 40 minutes early. Then we had to go and sit in the waiting room for 40 minutes more than we had to, really. So I went in, waited a little bit, got called in, had my weight checked, my blood pressure taken and my bloods. Now last time I had a scan, my first scan, they did tell me that my blood pressure was a little bit high, and they told me that, and they double checked it after my scan as well, just in case it was nerves that was making it high, because obviously it was my first one. And after I'd had my scan, my blood pressure was back to sort of normal again. So with me, my blood pressure goes up when I'm nervous, which I kind of knew anyway, because my heart beats so damn hard when I'm nervous. But this time they didn't say anything about high blood pressure. I think I did glance at the monitor and I do think it was a little bit high, but they haven't said anything, so I don't know if my midwife will say something next time I see her. But they didn't say anything there and then like they did the first time, so I don't think it was anything to worry about. So I had my bloods taken, I had my weight checked. I wish they would tell me how much I weigh there, because it's all in kilograms and I don't do anything in kilograms, I do it all in pounds, and I'm not 100% sure that my scales are correct. My scales at the minute are telling me that I'm now at about 7 or 8 pounds more than my pre-pregnancy, so I've gained about 7 or 8 pounds so far. So anyway, I had all that done and went sat back down, and then 5 minutes later I got called in for my scan, and we went in and we had our scan. This baby fidgets like crazy. Let me tell you, this child is literally just all over the place. She had to make me move, she had to really try and get some of the measurements that she needed. She then suggested or asked me if I wanted an internal scan to check my cervix, because it's my first baby and there is obviously no history as to whether I'm at risk of preterm labour or anything. She asked me if I wanted one, and I asked her, was it necessary, do you recommend it? And she told me a little bit more, and I decided to have it done. So I did have an internal scan. Anyone watching this and you've never had an internal scan before, if you ever need to have one, don't stress about it, because honestly it was not as bad as I imagined it to be, by far. It was a little bit uncomfortable because you're not used to someone down there in your private bits and, you know, that kind of stuff. And my doctor doing my ultrasound was a woman, so it wasn't so awkward. Although I did have a man in the room because she had a partner in the room, and he did take a look. That was a little bit awkward. I went a little bit red-faced then. But it wasn't that bad. It was a little bit uncomfortable at most. Didn't hurt. Wasn't really that unpleasant. It was just relax, get it done with, and it's done. So she checked my cervix, and my cervix is perfect. She says it's brilliant. From the notes that I've now read that I was given as we left, if your cervix is anything under 15 millimeters, then they class you as at risk of preterm labour, but mine was 29 millimeters, so I think it's safe to say I'm okay. So when she had me in a different position to do the internal, she also tried getting the other measurements that she needed to get for baby, but she just couldn't. The head was down in my hips and just wasn't able to get the measurements. So I got dressed, stood up, shimmied about a bit, and she tried again, and she managed to get the measurements. So everything was looking perfect. Everything is growing dead on point. Baby is measuring at 15 ounces already, which is perfect, and yeah, everything is really, really good. Now I guess you all want to know whether we found out the gender or not. Anyone who doesn't know, we did find out the gender. We did ask, and we are having a little boy, and we are so excited. And I have already gone a little bit crazy shopping, but I'm so thrilled. His name is going to be Scout Oliver Jones, and we just couldn't have been happier. Obviously if it was a girl we would have been happy as well, but you know, when you get asked at the beginning of the pregnancy, what do you prefer, what would you prefer, we always said that as much as we would like either, we always thought a boy would be nice to have first, especially because my mum has 3 granddaughters. There are no little boys in the family, and now there will be. And I was so happy to tell her that she was having a grandson, and it was just amazing. So I will leave a link to our vlog from that day where we found out the gender, and you can go and watch and see how ecstatic we were. And it was just, we were on complete cloud 9 on Monday, and it was amazing. And I still can't quite believe that we are having a boy, because we half expected it to be a girl. And at the beginning of the ultrasound, we really did think it was a girl. We both agreed on this when we came out. Because she was going over him so quick, she went over his legs a few times, like that back end shot, and you really couldn't see anything. From what we could figure out, there was nothing there. And it was only when I said to her, have you got any idea on gender? Because she kind of, I think she'd forgotten about it. And she goes, oh yes, I'll check for you. And as soon as she looked for that area, the potty shot, it was there. And I'll leave a picture of that picture here. There is no denying that kid is a boy. So I will leave that shot here, and I'll also leave the other ultrasound picture that we got here. Like I said, he was a fidget. We really couldn't have gotten any other pictures. She did have other pictures, like she had a hand image on the screen, she had a foot image on the screen. Those would have been nice to have, but it was just nice enough knowing that he was healthy and he's a little boy and everything is going really, really well. So moving away from scan day, this week he's been moving loads. He's such a fidget, he kicks a lot. I've also felt a couple of like rolls under my belly button. I said to him, oh, I think he's moving, because I could just feel like that pushing sensation underneath my belly button. I felt him kick from the outside, for sure, and Liam hasn't still. He thinks he might have felt something last night, but he wasn't 100% sure at all. And as much as he kicks a lot, as soon as I say to Liam, put your hand on my stomach, he stops and he goes back to sleep. So yeah, Liam has magic power with him to make him go to sleep at the minute. I've also been completely forgetful, hence why I'm looking down at my desk, because I have a list of things that I wanted to talk about. I've been really forgetful this week and it's just been a little bit crazy. What else? Some symptoms this week. I have had, apart from the forgetfulness, I've been quite blocked sinus wise. I don't feel as though I'm getting a cold again. When I wake up in the morning, I'm a little bit coldy and I think, oh, maybe I am getting a cold again. But during the day it kind of goes away, but I'm still a little bit blocked and a little bit uncomfortable sinus wise. I'm not so clear in the old nostril area. I've also found that if I sniff a little bit too hard, sometimes I can taste blood, which I guess could happen because if I'm all blocked up, then that could happen. Sleep has been pretty okay this week. I had a couple of bad nights, but that wasn't anything to do with baby. That was just general life stress. And I've also found a good position to sleep in with pillows. I still haven't purchased a pregnancy pillow. I just can't justify spending the money, and I have 2 spare pillows in my bed now, and I've managed to find a way to position them so I'm comfortable. And that seems to be doing the trick now, and I'm getting pretty good night's sleep, like a full night's sleep. I've even found that a few nights this week I've actually managed to go a full night without having to managed a full night without having to get up to go pee. That's been a lot on my mind because I was missing not getting up to the toilet. Every night I was getting up 2-3 times to go pee, and this week I've kind of had a couple of days where I haven't had to, and it's been absolute heaven. I felt so rested and so comfortable. It was unbelievable. So the only other thing I have to talk on my list is that I've had another craving this week. I was still craving, still do enjoy meat and savoury foods and things like that. But this week I actually craved sour sweets, and I'm blaming Benji from It's Judy's Life because I was watching one of their vlogs and he was eyeing up all the sweets in his store, and I was like, I need sour sweets, please. And I went to the shop and I bought a huge bag of these, which I haven't been anywhere near finished yet, but I also bought so much more, and that's all gone already. That's pretty much it. This video seems to be quite long today and quite rambly, but apart from that, we're just really happy this week. This week has just been a total blur, from being completely ecstatic on Monday, and we bought a couple of things Monday. You'll see in the vlog if you watch that we bought a couple of items for him, because even though we'd bought some clothing items beforehand, obviously we were doing it in mind of unisex, and it was nice to be able to go and buy something that was blue. I also actually managed to hit a jackpot last night on eBay because I was eyeing up some clothes bundles on eBay. Because I thought they grow out of the smaller sizes so quickly. I didn't want to spend a fortune on clothing, and because there are so many girls in my family and no boys, I'm not going to get many hand-me-downs at all, unless I get the unisex stuff. So I looked on eBay. I bid on one lot which was 18 items up to 1 month old, so for those first couple of weeks, if he fits in sort of newborn to 1 month, we don't know yet, but at least I'll have something if he does. And I managed to win that, and I won that for $5.99 including postage. I actually won the lot for 99 pence, and then postage was a fiver, so $5.99 for that lot. And then with a bit of a fluke, I had another quick look and found another one which was ending soon, which I won for £9.20, believe it or not. Another one that was £5 postage, so I won it for £4.20. But this one was a huge lot of 0 to 3 months. I think there was a couple of 3 to 6 month things in there as well. But there was over like 52 items in there. And there's hats, there's baby grows, there's t-shirts, there's trousers, there's vests, there's literally anything and everything that we could possibly need in that first 3 months is there. Anything that, like, because we would have had to buy vests and things anyway, but now we've got them coming in this lot, and I got that for £9.20. So for £15.19 last night, I purchased 72 items of clothing. Not quite sure where I'm going to put them all right now, because I haven't purchased any drawers yet. I'm doing that on Saturday. But yeah, I was quite happy, and like I said, if he grows out of them quickly, it's not a big loss because I haven't spent a fortune. So anyone, like friends and family, I'm going to ask if they can buy bigger sizes. So yeah, if they want to buy clothing, anything from 3 months onwards would be good. I am rambling. I'm in one of those moods where I just want to chatter to everyone, and I've got no one to talk to today because Liam's at work. So I will show you the belly, the ever-growing belly, the belly that I cannot stop noticing how bigger it's getting every week. It does seem a lot bigger in the evenings, but obviously that's because I've eaten and I've drunk stuff and it's been a long day. And first thing in the morning I'm a little bit smaller, but he's definitely there and he definitely makes himself known a lot of the time. Okay, so here's the belly for 21 weeks. There you go, you can see him a little bit better. He's growing. I've actually got maternity leggings on today. So that is it for my 21 week update. Sorry it was such a long one. I just felt like I wanted to tell you guys so much and I figured why not just tell you guys in the vlog. Hopefully next week will be a bit short because there won't be so many new things to tell you. But yes, we are now expecting a little boy called Scout on the 25th of May. I have a funny feeling he's going to turn up in June. I have a funny feeling he's going to be a June baby, but we shall see. So thank you so much for watching this week's update. Please hit the subscribe button if you are new and you want to continue with me along this journey. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, I guess I will catch up with you guys for another pregnancy vlog next Friday. But I'm trying to get back on track with these other videos. Thursday and Sunday videos seem to be my downfall right now. I'm trying to get back on track. I promise I will be back on track soon. Promise. But anyone else who just wants to watch the pregnancy stuff, I will see you guys on Friday.